Hi everyone, blessed be. I'm going to show you how to make a money oil. You can use this as a money jar and just use this as the spell itself, or you can use this to anoint candles and other items that you're going to use for money workings. So first of all, I've got this jar that I've washed out. This is an old sauce jar of some kind, and I'm going to sort out the ingredients I want to put inside. Unfortunately, I'm off camera at this moment. I don't know why, but I'll be back. You'll see me in a bit. So I've got this jar, and I'm going to show you it now. And what I've done is I've lit an incense stick and let it go into the jar while it was still lit, and then as it's gone out and the smoke's filled the jar, I've put the lid on the jar. That's just a nice, quick and easy way to cleanse the jar. So I'm letting that sit there for a little, just a minute or so with the smoke inside to cleanse it. And then while that's cleansing, I'm gathering my ingredients. So you can see the smoke is inside. And what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to add some cinnamon. And I'm just holding that in my hand, visualizing what I want, and just saying to the cinnamon that this is for a abundance working. Now I did need to break the cinnamon down into thinner strips because the jar opening is quite small. And then once I've broken up the pieces of cinnamon small enough to fit in the jar, I pop those inside. Cinnamon is good for money workings. It's also good for speeding up any workings that you do. It like adds that extra bit of oomph and speed to your magical workings. So I'm popping all of that inside. Then I'm adding some rosemary, and I also added to this some I'm adding some more rosemary. I've got some rosemary sprigs that I dried out especially for things like this because I wanted some nice, fresh, very potent rosemary. So this is fresh rosemary that I've dried. And I'm just breaking that up and popping that inside my jar. Rosemary is good for abundance and money workings, and also good as a protection for the spell. I also added some tiger's eye chips and some sugar to sweeten the working. I also added some pink salt as well. This is me just adding some sugar in. Then I'm adding some gold leaf. This is not real gold leaf, but I'm using it for the colour correspondence of gold to represent money and abundance and the abundance I wish to attract to me. And I'm just adding this in. It is a bit temperamental, this gold leaf stuff. This gold metal leaf stuff. Tends to fly everywhere and stick to me, but that's fine. And I'll just add as much to the mixture as I feel I need. I want it so it'll sparkle and the gold will sparkle through the oil, and also it represents the abundance that I want to attract to me. Each of the items that I have added to the jar, I have held in my hands and spoken my intention to them, and I have then added them to the jar. So there you go, you can see there's a little bit of lavender in there as well. Lavender's good for pretty much everything. I put it in everything, but it's also good for protecting this working and just adding a bit to the money working as well. Then I'm adding a little bit of black salt, which has got some glitter in for a bit of sparkle. And then for the oil, I'm going to use some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm going to pour that over the top of all those herbs and fill the jar up, the bottle up. And I'm just pouring that carefully, and as I'm pouring it, I'm thinking about my intention. So that's nice and full. Then I'm going to add a little bit more of the pink salt just to protect the working and ensure it's not prevented from working. And I'm just picking up any bits of rosemary and adding those. And I'm going to screw that lid on quite tight. And the idea with this is I can either use it to anoint candles or anoint items that I'm going to use in money workings, or I can simply use it as a money shaker jar. So every time I wish to bring abundance to me, I'll give the jar a shake to maintain its energy. So every so often, every day to start off with, and then once a week after that, I'll give it a really good shake just to maintain the energy in the bottle and to bring the abundance to me. I didn't add a piece of paper with my petition on because I spoke to all the herbs and everything, but you can add a petition paper if you want to. It will go funny in the oil though. And that is my abundance and prosperity oil, and you can use it as a shaker jar or use it as an anointing oil for money workings. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Blessed be. Bye for now.